This is my last battle.
In a war of one ship versus hundreds, do you have what it takes to escape Earth and defeat the alien menace? In Cyberpunk 3776, you must do just that, flying through 7 stages of challenging gameplay, upgrading your ship, and face the great opposition. Cyberpunk 3776 was released in 2014 for the Mac and PC by Peter Hann. The game, as he calls it, was a one-man army developed game, with others helping with testing, music, voice acting, and support. The story in this game is very little. You are a lone pilot that must fight a multitude of alien invaders on and off a planet I assume is Earth. A planet so polluted and corrupted that acid poisoning is killing the main character, and most of the populace won't leave their homes due to the riots. After finding a ship, the main character decides it's better to try to escape fighting than it is to just wait around for the inevitable. The game is a shooter, shoot 'em up, or shmup. Whatever you like to call it, it takes the normal formula and makes it slightly more forgiving. Which I like because even if I enjoy these games, I normally don't find myself staying alive for long. Instead of the normal one hit and you're dead, you get a health bar and an activatable shield, both of which can be replenished during the level. The shield gets refilled with time if it isn't activated, and if it is, then you must collect the blue shields dropped by enemies. The health gets replenished by floating health pod stations, which you must fly into to slowly recover hit points while dodging enemy fire no less. But don't worry, if you die, you will always have the chance to retry the level, or any of the other levels you previously played. That's part of the forgiving nature of the game. It allows you to exit anytime you want, and allow you to go back to that stage later. Also, if you collected any purple upgrade points during a stage, and you either die or finish the stage with enough points, you will be able to upgrade your ship. The upgrade menu will allow you to upgrade your agility, health, shield, damage, fire rate, cooling, and your overload ability. The points to upgrade will increase with each level added to the specific field, and these upgrades will last forever or until you reset the game tab. The overload ability allows you to charge up an attack that first sends a shockwave destroying weaker enemies, then going into slow mode with charged laser blast, which lasts for a short period of time. The only downsides are that it damages your ship slightly in the process, and if your weapons are close to overheating, it will practically be wasted. Because when your orange overheat bar gets full, you will have to wait some time before you can fire again. But the game allows you some warning with a beeping sound that indicates when you're close to overheating. Just lay off the fire button or fire in short bursts to avoid overheating when you hear that sound. There are 7 stages within the game, and at the end of each there will be a boss, or even sometimes before that, a mini-boss. Each will have a unique strategy to defeat them, like most in the genre. There are a few ways to play this game, with a controller, a mouse, a keyboard, or both a mouse and keyboard. I prefer the controller because with the keyboard I felt I couldn't get precision movements. With the controller, when I tap up, it moves a little, but with the keyboard I move too much for bullet dodging. And for the mouse, the movements felt too sluggish for my liking. The first thing I thought when I saw the screenshots for this game was, man, this game looks polished. And when I saw the game in action, I wasn't disappointed. One of the first things I'm sure you may have noticed is that there's a filter overlay to the game that keeps changing with different colors and effects. If it wasn't for this filter, the game wouldn't have the same flair to differentiate it from some others in the genre. But man, the visual effects and the game art are pretty darn good. And so is the music. The electronic beats just keep you going as you blast through hordes of alien fleets, and all the sounds of explosions, gunfire, and ship systems just fit together to make this dystopian cyberpunk future. Also, the voice actor does a good job portraying a gruff man just tired of it all but keeps on going.
These were my last days on Earth. When I'm gone, the planet will be abandoned, desolated. There will be no further history of mankind.
Kind of generic sounding, but well done. As you play, we get to hear the main character's thoughts, even though at times the music or the sound effects will overpower his voice. I always liked this genre, but due to poor skills, I hardly ever get to see the end of these games. But with forgiving health mechanics and an upgrade system that reminds me of the browser game Road of the Dead, I was able to power through the challenging levels, learning from my mistakes and upgrading when I could. The beautiful attention to detail and the excellent music also helped to make this that much more of an experience. I would highly recommend this to anyone even with a minor love for the genre, due to its challenging yet forgiving gameplay. If you want to check the game out and not pay up front, there's a demo to try out 1 or 2 of the levels. This is what I did, and then I knew I had to buy it. Cyberpunk 3776 is available in 2 versions. The veteran version is for PC and Mac, has a digital handbook manual, downloadable soundtrack, and exclusive wallpaper package. The pilot version is for the PC and Mac and has the wallpaper package. These are available on itch.io, Desura, and with enough votes, eventually on Steam. Thanks for watching. Any feedback on this video or any of my other videos would be appreciated. If you would like to get in contact with me, message me on YouTube or Twitter. And if you want to see any of my previous work or my last reviews, click the links provided.